Hello, I'm Tim from Vibrant Story Studios, and it's been a while. Combination of school and, of course, the global quarantine and pandemic has kept us all a little busy and adjusting to things. But more content should be coming soon, I hope. And this is a really weird way to come back onto the channel, but So a new snapshot just came out for Minecraft. It's Snapshot 20W15A. I typically don't cover Minecraft news like this, and I don't plan to. There's plenty of other YouTubers out there who have already kind of covered this. They do it really fast, and it's really impressive, and I'm super thankful for all of them, because I'll watch like 3 or 4 of them do snapshot videos, just in case any one of them missed anything, and they typically don't. They're pretty consistent, but I just like seeing how each of them, react to a new thing. So there's a lot in this new snapshot, like a lot. So yeah, this isn't really a news video per se, because it's been covered to death. There's a lot of awesome creators out there who are really on top of snapshot updates. I'm super thankful for them. Like Waddles is one of them, Zoom Avoid, IBX Toycat, the list goes on and on. El Mango made one. Those are just the 4 I watched this morning. So this isn't a news video at all. Go check theirs out. And if you want to see like super detailed things, I'll probably link the changelog from Mojang's website in the description. But yeah, definitely go check their videos out. It's a pretty good breakdown of everything. And so yeah, I'm just gonna get into this observation. This is not a news video. This is an observation video. Yeah, I know it's weird. It's especially for this channel, who's never done anything like this. So let's get into this. So that was satisfying to watch. But you might notice there's a new block here. Yeah, we'll get into that. There's new bricks, and looking at these new bricks made me think, there's a touch of disparity in terms of what's available in brick. So I've got it broken down into Nether, Overworld, and End, and I'm counting purpur as a brick. It's not called purpur brick. It's just called, purpur, but it looks like brick. So, I'm gonna loop it in with the brick, and that way, the End has more bricks available to it, because I love bricks. It's probably my favorite building material. And about one of the only reasons I'd want to go to an ocean monument, if I'm completely honest. The gold's not worth it. There's sea lanterns in abundance, so that's nice, but with another update I can grow a light source. So, like, basically just the brick. Yeah. But, yeah, so let's just start with the OG brick, which has about all the things, well, except a pillar. I'd love some sort of pillar for all of these, but it is a bit of an exception because it's a quartz pillar, not a quartz brick pillar, and it's a purpur pillar, and as I said, these aren't really brick blocks. I just grouped them in, and now there's the new quartz brick, so I don't know. I think it'd be really interesting to see what a pillar for each one of these would look like. It's a little hopeful, and I just think it'd be interesting. Well, I was gonna put basalt here because it kind of has the same color palette, and there's polished basalt, which is essentially just a pillar block. So really, how would this look contrast-wise with that? It doesn't look half bad. I mean, they come from the same new biome, so I didn't think it would be bad next to each other, but it works. One thing that it's not short on is stairs. There is a stair variant for all the bricks, except for kind of this. This is smooth quartz, which is a different thing than quartz brick. I would love a quartz brick, but I mean, honestly, it works. You don't need this. It would be a nice luxury to get a specific quartz brick stair, but we have that, so it's fine. What I would really like to see is Chiseled Variants. You know, I have this all organized, and I'm going all over the place. What I'd really like to see first off is Chiseled Variants. They added new Chiseled Variants in, and it's really the first time they've done that since the Chiseled Quartz. So we've always had this for a long, well, not always, but you know, for a long time, we had this. Even back when you can only get it, you couldn't make it. You could only get it from jungle temples. I don't know if how many of you know that, but I remember that. And then you've got the quartz, the Chiseled Quartz, which looks really nice, especially next to the brick. You've got, this is Blackstone, by the way. This is one of the new bricks. Did a real nice job introducing that, didn't I? But you've got like the chiseled thing there, which is like the piglet nose. And then they introduced a chiseled nether brick, which is fantastic. I love that. And I can only assume that we're gonna get, because we also got cracked variant for nether bricks. And since this is literally just a color palette swap, I'm pretty sure, like, I'm very certain that, like, we're just gonna get the red version. Because, I mean, why wouldn't we? I mean, if we don't, I suppose that's okay. I'm thankful for all the stuff we're getting. I mean, that's awesome. But, like, like, a red version of this might be actually easier to see. Because I love this. You know what? If you go far away, you can still read it. Never mind. Point invalidated. I just think it would also look cool in red. We got cracked nether brick, which is okay. I just think, for consistency's sake, we need cracked red nether brick. Of course, we've got the cracked and the mossy of the stone and the stair variants. And we've got dark prismarine and the prismarine bricks. We don't have chiseled prismarine. I'm really interested to see what that would be. Maybe like a guardian face. That would be cool. And then we don't have a prismarine brick wall. We have a prismarine wall. We don't have prismarine brick wall. And they look different enough to where I think that's actually really important. And it just makes me sad. Then we got brick, which I like okay. You gotta know how to build with it. A lot of people just don't like it, but I quite like it. You just have to know what you're doing. I don't know how cracked bricks would work. I mean, you could put a crack on this and it looks, I mean, it's nice to have some variants, I suppose, but like, I don't know, maybe the black crack would show up a little bit better on this. Maybe it'd look better on a lighter texture. I don't know. But regardless, I think it would be pretty interesting. We also, I don't know what you'd do for chiseled brick. I don't know what you'd do for chiseled brick. I'm thinking like there's the mob mentality. That's not what I wanted. There's the mob idea. So you've got like Wither Skeleton. You've got the piglins. This is like the overworld brick. Like, I don't know. So like this chiseled thing actually kind of looks like, it's kind of reminiscent of the new emerald block texture. It's the same idea of pattern. It's not the same pattern, but so maybe this is kind of representative of the villagers. I don't know. It'd be kind of weird to have a villager face, I suppose. I don't know. I don't know what they would use for this. Because if you were going to do a chiseled end brick, you know, that would be the Enderman thing. You'd want an Enderman there. Chiseled purpur. Maybe that one's the Enderman. Just chiseled purpur. And maybe chiseled... One of them could be an Enderman, one of them could be a dragon, okay? You know, it's fine. Probably purple for dragon, because that's cool. But I don't know. I mean, we don't have a zombie face on anything. Because, like, the creeper face is there. And then I think I read that that's supposed to be some sort of... Oh, that's the Wither. Wow. I read those as an eyes and, like, that's a little mouth. And then I just now saw the bottom part. Yeah, no, that's totally the Wither. Oh, by the way, if you keep seeing that pop on the bottom, it's because I have a chicken randomizer controlling this command block which sets the time of the day, because I didn't want to get dark on you guys. And I didn't want to type it in all the time or walk over and press that button. Just sum up what I'm rambling on about. I would like cracked variants of these. And chiseled variants. The only thing is I don't know what that would be. What if it was a chicken? All right, yep. Oh, that's what I want. That's what I want out of this now. Chicken. Mojang, your mission, if you choose to accept it, make a chiseled brick a chicken block. That's your mission. All right, and then I was doing a similar sort of examination here, and I wasn't going to count these because they're not polished. But then I realized the new polished blackstone wall actually has a very similar texture to all these. It doesn't have like... these all have like the border on them, and these don't, but it's not... I'm sure there would be a difference if we had the polished walls, but like... I don't know that it necessarily matters, you know? I just don't think it does. And I think I'm okay with that. I mean, a lot of people don't like diorite. I understand it. I'm not a huge fan of it either. I will, if I don't have access to that yet, use it as a white accent mark, maybe in like a corner. Because one by itself that's polished is not all that bad if there's other stuff around it. Especially, ooh. Yeah, no, I like that. Because, see, like, this is cleaner, but it's so clean. So if you want to dirty it up a bit... Yeah, no, I'm sorry, I like that. I just don't like diorite en masse. This is okay. Let's say you don't have concrete. Or now that the walls connect like this, you want something a little thinner. There's your white concrete substitute. It's way more popcorn ceiling-y. But, you know, it's not a great block. But, you know, it's... I want to like it. A lot of people also don't like granite. I like granite okay for the same reason. I don't know that color palette's going to work out very well. You know, it's actually not bad. I'm just expanding a touch. If I can build. I can't build. Guys, I swear I've played this before. You know, that's not bad at all. I think the issue is like these two blocks are not great to build large things. They're accent blocks. Andesite, however, is completely fine. I do think diorite is worse than... If we're going on a scale, I definitely don't prefer this. But it's not as terrible as people think. It's definitely worse than granite. I'm sorry. I'm going decisive on that. There is a reason... Look, okay... There is a reason that you can combine cobblestone with diorite to make andesite. And that's because Mojang knows that more people dislike diorite than granite. So that's basically my idea. Well, not my idea. My observation. Oh. So, yeah, basically my observation is now that all of these bricks are in the game, they kind of feel incomplete. Like, I'm pretty sure this one's going to happen. It's just a colors palette swap. If it doesn't, you know, oh well. Maybe in the future. But, like, it does just sort of feel a little incomplete without all the chiseled and cracked variants and wall variants. A quartz wall would be awesome. Because, as I said, the only white wall we have is the popcorn ceiling. Or the cookies and cream. Or whatever you want to call it. Anyways, so this next thing isn't an observation, it's just a new feature. Well, there is an observation. There's something that I'd like them to do. But like literally, I'm recording this the day the Snapshot came out. And granted, I was playing on Bedrock yesterday, so this wouldn't be there quite yet. But it will probably be there in the future. And I wanted windows in a wall like this. And you can't do that. Until now, when you can. I'm like, really, Mojang? You listened. I didn't even say anything. You listened. Like Google. But yeah, that encloses around it, and then it encloses around bars. Also, used to, when you put a block on top, it would do the whole thing where it does the little indentation, like it's doing there. The thick part. I don't know what you call that. It would do that, and now that doesn't happen anymore. So you can have these nice walls, which essentially are going to have to be like stone fronts. Because, well, I'll get to that in a second. Also, you can put things like sea pickles, which, out of the water, I don't know if you know this, are kind of like a green cup. Or potted plants over here, and it's like supported, which is nice. I don't know if you couldn't place it there before, or if it just floated. I can't remember, because I haven't started using walls a whole lot until this Snapshot, and I'm just like, yes, finally. But the only complaint is doors. Doors, by the nature of Minecraft, well, they do this. Which is fine. I like this. I like that. It's a good feature. It makes sense. However, it makes using a door and a wall essentially pointless. So if you wanted a door, you would have to do some sort of piston door to extend these up. And even then, it would be kind of weird because it would just like warp connect, which works. It seals it up. It would be a functional piston door coming from the bottom. But like, it grows more wall when it moves. Yeah. So I don't know if there'd be a way to like center doors and then like on either side. But like, Alright, I didn't know it did that. That's actually like a really cool building mechanic. Well, there is actually something you can do, and it is fence gates. Fence gates will work with walls, and they don't look half bad. It's just, it kind of just makes it a saloon door, or like, you have to click twice. Like, at least if you put it on the bottom, you could still be like, well, pressure plate. Yay. You could still do that. Obviously, changing all doors to be centered would just mess up too much, and it would come out like a weird half block. It would just be weird. So I get why it's not here. Man, I don't know if you could have like a too tall fence gate that like does that. It'd be really cool though. You could do like, well, it'd be good for wall doors, but also like you could do closet doors that way. Like the accordion style doors, it'd represent those very well. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah. So that's all I really had today. It's just a series of observations. So yeah, I'm just like generally happy with this update, and Mojang's doing an amazing job. I love these new blocks. They're probably my favorite. Okay, maybe not my. I really like them. I want to call them my favorite blocks ever added, but that's a little bold. The Observer. Ooh, the Observer is pretty good, you know. I just. You know, I just really love this update. That's all I'm going to leave it on. So I've been Tim from Vibrant Story Studios. Please stay safe. Wash your hands and all that stuff. Really do listen to people about that. I know you hear it all the time, everywhere, but you know what? It's better to be drilled into your head than nothing. And you should be washing your hands anyway. Shame on you if you don't. Yeah, that's right. I said shame. Get over it. But yeah, so I hope you have a great day. Remember, it's not illegal to just go outside. It's illegal to be around people. Go get some sunlight. Take a walk in a less crowded place. I live in an apartment building. I see people taking walks out here all the time. Go do that. Get some sunlight. Be happy. I realize that's easier said than done sometimes, but, you know. I ramble. Bye.